Hello, my name is Radix and welcome to Satisfactory. Now, what is Satisfactory here? No one say? Well, it's basically a factory building game, and the ultimate aim, I guess, is to do absolutely nothing at the end, to basically have everything automated. So we're basically playing on the experimental build of basically the new update that just came out, and there's been a few changes. I suppose I could go over a few off the top of my head. There's been changes to a few of the biomes. As a matter of fact, if you look, this one's pretty creepy. You've got changes to weather. Apparently, I think there's raining, changes to research trees, and a whole bunch of quality of life updates. As well as, if I believe, they haven't got this in quite yet, but they've changed some monsters, creatures, AI or something. Like I said, I think when I had a little look at the start, it wasn't, well, let's just say they were just standing in place and doing absolutely nothing. Anyway, shall we get into the game? Because, well, first things first, we're going to skip the intro because we don't need it. I play by myself because I have no friends. And do I want to start in a... No, we'll play with what's comfortable. There is a certain place that I have in mind that, well, if you're a veteran of this game, you'd know exactly what I mean. And we'll just quickly sort of run to it. Alright, so here we are in the Northern Forest. So, if you want to get to... Hang on, let me get my bearings. If you want to get to the area that well, let's just say probably the most broken area in the game, because you have all the resources basically a stone throw away. But what I generally do to find it is I head north until I hit a canyon, which will branch over into the Spire Coast, which they have reworked and it's very pretty, I'll say that. So let us head to the north until we basically hit sort of kind of a cliffy canyon. Although depending on where you actually spawn in the Northern Forest, you could run into a ditch. I really need to practice my crouch jump. So this is the canyon I'm talking about. If you head along this and keep going, I was breaking my legs, you'll get to the spot that we want. And you may need to go across through poison creepers. But I'm going to have a general goal in mind for each and every one of my videos. So in this one, I think I just want to get all the... Leave me alone, piggy. I'm going to basically be getting all my essentials done, sort of like the starter base. Yeah, just go around the poison. So I want to sort of... I won't be... So the factory that I'm going to put down is going to be incredibly scruffy and messy, simply because it's not going to exist very long. And I should also put a weapon on. So this is the place right here. You can actually see the edge of it, which is the copper. There's more further in. So let's just go down here whilst repeatedly breaking our legs. Don't worry, they will heal in 5 minutes. If only everything could be like that in real life, things would be a lot easier. Where are we? We take these up. That. I might be tempted just to die. Right, we are safe. So we had to put our hub down, which... Oh, I can remember off the top of my head. I skipped the tutorial every single time. It is... Habitat... something base. I can't for life remember what the U means. Anyway, our first goal is to get through these tiers. Because we need logistics for splitters and base building so we can actually start putting foundations down. And it's nice that they've changed this. We get the map super early. And we also need... Basically, we need to... Before I sort of really think about building any base that's going to stay, we need to get through every single one of these. So... They've also, I think, changed it so you can't build on top of these anymore. No, I don't think you can. You used to be able to, on top of whatever this is. The thing that sticks out. It's its technical term, the thing. Actually, might be doing these two first. Hopefully I don't get DMCA'd for We Will Rock You. Pay attention. That's what I'm doing. Going to the beat. And this is where I would play it, but then I'll definitely get DMCA'd. Alright, we have you. We need smelters. Like I said, super basic. Just get it down. Nice and dirty. Just the way I like my machines. So yeah, I might shove you up a little bit. I'll probably keep moving this around. Don't want the space elevator. Not yet. I can't remember if these are less efficient than... Hang on. I'm going to actually check right now. Are you less efficient? That was 20, you were 30. Yep, never using these. Alright then. Good talk. Good talk. We'll get these sort of out of the way because these are going to be a little bit more permanent. Bit of power to you. You know, we'll move it further up. Do iron. Like I said, none of this is going to be optimized because, well, we can't. We simply can't. Same with power in general. Let me go smack some copper. Be right back. Oh, I hate handcrafting. Oh, it pains me. It pains me, but we have to do it. Okay, we'll do iron plates and rods here. And time to get our factory to come to life. Loud power is always the best, at least early game. Honestly, it surprises me how long flowers last. They probably won't last too much. But as you can see, I'm just simply running around collecting all... Yes, there we go. Beautiful. So, the other thing that we need to do is deal with the copper. Which is way over here. I did actually grab a bit from here. But the only downside to this part of the map is that it's a little cramped for building. But it doesn't matter. Because that'll be solved later. Right, so we're just going to be doing wire from here. Yep. We'll sort out the cable later. Like I said, we really need sort of splitters and whatnot. And I suppose I can start putting bins down for everything. Just to store everything. We need power for you. I already miss having splitters. Splitters and mergers, that's when we can start sort of really doing things, and we need the faster belt. I already have an exact idea in my head of everything that I want to do. Alright, limestone. Limestone. This should be our last one. Unfortunately, there's a bug infestation on it. Not the correct way. Make sure it's the right way. Come on. There we go. Damn it. Yep, I need more burners. Ow, 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 ow. Die, die, die. Yep, that's the wrong way. That's the correct way. Once we're here, we'll just quickly put a miner on here. And we're going to need to build more burners. I mean, I think the first big milestone in this game is when you can get up to coal. And probably for the first 2 episodes, I'm planning for the third to be sort of doing the coal stuff. But for now, we just need to... Oh. Hopefully we have enough rods and sheets for this. Huh. Well, handcrafting it is. Yoink. You may ask in this game, how does power work and why does my fuse keep blowing up? Well, to put it simply, don't go above the capacity line. Although, you know what, there's actually a more efficient fuel I can build. It's not the best but it's okay-ish. Biomass. Now eventually we can... Actually I should just set this up now. But we'll just handcraft all these and then chuck these 2 blocks in. And luckily, because we're in the northern forest, biomass is incredibly easy to come by. It might actually surprise you, but the desert is also pretty good. There's a few areas where it's just loaded. Ah, I went over it. Very well. Well, I'll take those from you. Hopefully this should be enough. We just need enough so we can get this running and that running. Let's have a look. So the maximum capacity is when all your machines are on. This one is how much we're doing currently, and you don't want to hit capacity. So I suppose what I could do is screws, maybe? Wait, what do we need? Hang on. The big question. What do we actually need for this? I should... I guess logistics, unless there's something... No, we want logistics. And we also need to get you sorted. Oh. Cable. I guess we're just waiting until things build up. Oh, we'll just handcraft. Like I said, we need these reinforced iron plates, which just take... Interesting that you need these already from start. Basically, to make a reinforced plate, you need iron plate and screws. There's an alternative recipe that makes it a lot easier to do, but of course we don't have that. I will speak more of alternative recipes later, because my god, are they beautiful. One of my favourite things. If there's one tip I would give new players, is get your alternative recipes. They make things not just easier, but opens up a lot of options to you. Things that were impossible to do. They reduce power consumption, building counts, simplifies processes. You can eliminate entire things out of a line. So like screws. Screws, honestly, I hate them. And so do a lot of people, to be fair. You can just completely remove screws from some processes. And you may ask, why do I hate screws? Because you need so many of them. It is frustrating. Oh yeah, I need to combine these wires into cable. And we'll have this all made. This is going to be sort of the next thing I'll do after doing concrete, because we're going to need a lot of it. It hurts me that none of these are efficient. Like I said, ignore the mess. All this is going. It's just here for one thing. And one thing only, and that is to get my resources up. Alright, concrete is the go. Just need the bins now. I don't know why I call these bins, they're containers. I've always just called them bins. You do technically get a bin later, but... Well, actually, it's not going to be that far away, you'll probably see it this episode. So, with everything more or less kind of done... Actually, you know what? I'm bringing this further up. Let me just take you. Hopefully I have enough plates to do this, because I do want all these containers relatively close so I can just take them. Ah! You're always short some... Every single time you are short just a couple of items. How far can I stretch you? Because I'm too lazy to go back. There, that should do. To point you a little bit closer. So eventually I will do a central storage area where all my resources will go to one area. I can just go grab, grab, grab. But for now it's just going to be like this. It has to be this way. So right now we're just going to simply be waiting. Because without logistics I can't really do anything. It's just going to be a simple case of just waiting. Come on, let me just finish that tiny little belt off over there. Why do you hurt me like this? Ugh. Can I have one more, please? But the one thing that I nearly forgot to do. And that is our biomass burner thingies. But this is going to be super simple. We just need one for leaves and one for wood. And we'll put them straight into a bin. These bins will be deleted and I will do a second constructor for the improved version. If I can figure out where the bins are. I always forget where the bins are. I don't know why. You would think I would know exactly where it is in organisation, but for some reason I just never remember. We might need... I hope this doesn't blow everything up. And yeah, it's going to take us a little longer to get logistics because I am using the resources that I need to research. But it's fine. Once this is set up, I can just like bugger off for a bit. So wood and leaves. And yeah, these are going straight into bins. Let's just check. Alright, we're doing A-okay, but we need these to... Yeah, they are kicked in. Alright, we're doing fine. So, I will see you once we've got logistics up. And then we can start fiddling around with these and improving them. Because we're going to branch off screws from one of them. And this one is going to be unused for now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go and mine this. Alright, so... That's the game running for a little bit, and we have logistics now. Let's press the big shiny button. Okay, thank you. So, whenever you complete a piece of research, this goes off to... I guess my boss?
We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation. The
Way it goes.
display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Thanks, Ada. Can I actually get into... yeah, actually we can. We actually might have all this. If we want to handcraft all the cable, we can actually get this. So you know what? Just so that I can optimize this a little, we're going to do that. But first, before that happens, we are going to... Oh, so how... to remember now. We're gonna need more of you. So we're probably just gonna handcraft a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, the cable itch. Alright. Alright, now I need to remind myself. So you're doing 30, you should be 120. But the thing is, whilst this is producing 120, this belt only does 60. So right now all we can do is split once. And I'm hoping this doesn't, you know what, because these can be a little buggy if you put them straight on the belt, I'm just going to do them manually, and I need to change the colour of these so they're easier to see. But for now, that's all we're going to do. Then from here, you know what, we'll do it on this side. So we're basically going to be doubling everything up, so we'll get everything twice as fast. And remember, you're always better to build... Also help if it was the right way around. You're always better to build with scalability in mind. Or, if you just feel like rebuilding everything constantly, you can do that too. I mean, I'm not the boss of you. You can do what you want. Or maybe I am. Who knows? Right, more iron plates. Wait, not iron plates, excuse me, iron rods. And what I'm probably going to do is have you combined into there, and go from here. We'll have screws. So suppose there's not really any easy way to do this. Oh, there is a way we can do this. Hang on. Perfect. I love it. Once we get foundations and whatnot and start properly putting our machines and whatnot down, we can tidy all this up right now again. Same thing. So you want to be screws, you want to be going into there. Look at that, it's beautiful. Beautiful, I say. I'm just waiting for everything to blow up now. Yup. I'm gonna have to do more thingies. Alright, so you're getting... So basically the way this works is we've got this split off into two. We're doing 30 iron rods, 10's going into there, which is producing screws, which is what we're going to need, and the rest of the iron rods, which should be 20, are going into this bin. Hopefully I have enough parts on me to do this. Yes, I do. So generally, rule of thumb, just build loads. Just build tons. So that you're not constantly filling them up. Well, you can have my flowers. These are used for dyeing, but I rarely use that. We'll eventually recolour our base once we get the customizer unlocked. But for now... What was I saying? Sometimes this is what happens to me. I completely lose my train of thought. Anyway, power now big. Big power. Alright, I've decided against splitting... Actually, you know, we could split this off and get double... How do I want to do this? Right, smelter. Again, we're just mimicking what's here and I'm already running out of space. Fine. More than fine. We're going to have to probably shift this. Oh god. Like I said, don't look at this. It's fine. Everything is perfectly fine. If you don't look at it, it's not a problem. Definitely not a problem. Right, cable is done. So now all we're probably going to be doing is waiting again. Right, so after handcrafting basically all the stuff that I need, let's get our chainsaw. And then select our next one.
Ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners.
Field research maybe? Because then we can get our... yeah. Thank you, Ada. So we can unlock the map and the man, and also these are useful. I thought they were getting rid of... oh wait, this item will likely be removed in a future update. Alright then, fair enough. Chainsaw, chainsaw. What is needed to make you? Reinforced iron plates and screws. Okay. Be right back. No, there's one thing that I'm asking myself right now. Is there really 160 screws in every chainsaw? Because that seems excessive. It's time for us to do a little trimming. So look out, Mother Nature. Here I come. Right, seeing if we're going to be getting the field research up, we may as well start grabbing power slugs. These are going to be incredibly useful. We treat them with kind and respect. We don't smash them into a smoothie and shove them into our machines for over and underclocking. Totally not. And we'll also take our bacon. Alright, back to deforesting everything. You know, like after giving Mother Nature just a bit of a haircut, I'm happy with it. What do you think? Good? Good. Let's see if it does actually work. We'll fill both of them up and then we'll press the big shiny button. So we have field research and base building. So let's press it and see what happens. Ah, they fixed it. Ah, you... Oh wait, nope, they haven't. Hell yeah. It's been a while since I've done that. So we've got base building. Shut better. We've got base building, which is basically all your fam. Shut up. We've got a base building, which quiet. We've got lookout post, base building. Are you going to say anything else, Ada? No, thank you. So we've got walls, base building, what done, and our research tree. Let's have a little look at the research tree, because they have made changes to it. Well, I would like to look at the research tree, but we need more bloody iron plates. So, this. Actually, I did see, hang on. I saw, was it sulfur here? It was sulfur. So when you go around, you can pick up certain materials.
It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity.
Yeah, lovely. So when you come back here, you now have it unlocked, and you research them. This allows access to other things, such as gunpowder, explosives, so on and so on. But we do have a slug, so let's just put him in a nice home. This allows overclocking, so we need... we could do overclocking now. I like to unlock this sooner rather than later because it really helps with machines. So, it just isn't worth it. Actually, you know what? How much power do we have? We have a lot. So you know what? We're going to automate the quartz. But to do that, we need foundation. A tip with foundation. So there's been a nice thing they've added to this game. I can't remember which update, but there's a world grid. So if you press control, so right now if I don't press control, it kind of goes anywhere. Press control, it goes on the world grid, which basically means it's directed at north, as you can see. The world grid is really handy if you want to match up your machines, because before, if you built something somewhere, then built something somewhere else, well, good luck lining them up, that's all I can say. Good luck. Because it ain't happening. And this was a thing that I discovered when I first started playing. This is going to look like an absolute mistake, but we need to get to the quartz. With me saying, oh, I'll just quickly get the research done. No. Got distracted with something. Yes, game, that's what I wanted. Let's get down to the quartz. Although we're going to have to sort of zap any creatures that get in our way. I feel like I'm fighting Mother Nature a lot today. Couldn't tell you why. Don't know why she dislikes me. It's a mystery to everyone. Right. You know what? We'll keep that there. Alright, quartz. I know there's some spitters here. Spitters? It's going to be nice to unlock smart splitters where you can determine where things are going to go, but right now, this isn't going to be optimized because we need bigger belts. But for now, I'm tempted to go get my blade runners right now. We'll just quickly send this off. And we'll put some heat sinks, doodads down there. Heat sinks, sink. I can't remember what they're called.
Milestone reached. You have been
Awesome
given
sinks.
early access
That's
to
it.
the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on exoplanets bonus program.
Why, thank you, Ada.
Funneling parts into the awesome resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards. Examples of bonus content are parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. FICSIT is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the awesome store in the future. Go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Well, maybe I should let Ada describe things, because she does a better job than me. I'm too chaotic. Alright, after a little bit of time, we have... be right back. So, after a little bit of time, we now have our part assembler. So the only thing left to do now is...
project assembly parts can
logistics. Alright, so after way too much handcrafting, we finally have our final little research before we run off and do other things. But you may notice I did a few upgrades on the side. It was just to speed things along. But we have Mark 2. This needs to be Mark 2. And you do as well. Oh wait, no, actually it was just that one. Yes, I have just enough. So basically I just doubled this up, and I also fixed a small problem over here. I miscalculated how many of these get made from iron rods. I thought it was 30, it's 15, so we just doubled it up. And now everything is going along swimmingly. So there's one last thing that I want to do. I made some modular frames just so that we can finish off this research, because I really want the Blade Runners. If I can remember where the Blade Runners are. Oh, and I also did this one. It was just a quick, inventory upgrade, but we now have our Blade Runners, and I believe I need to make more modular frames. So let us take a little look. Do I actually have an equipment? I don't. Oh, and this is the awesome shop. It is pretty cool. So yeah, you can buy your parts with tickets. You can even get a coffee mug. And this is where you get sort of your customizations, different roofs, textures, decorations, foundations, and this is where I'm going to be wanting a few of these walkways. These are all things that help your base and sort of tidying things up, like conveyor belts that can go through walls, pipes, we haven't actually got to those yet, and outlets, and like I said, it's just all this cool stuff that makes it all nice, neat and tidy, as well as labelling. But we don't need to look at that right now. There's only one thing I want to look at, and that is... I apologise. What do we need? Alright, I think we have everything. Yes. So what I'm going to do in the next episode is basically run around and get some hard drives. Oh my god, I've missed you guys. Oh, wonderful. Beautiful. Look at how much faster this is. And also, why are you going? Hang on. Maxed. Okay. I guess this was just... Okay, sure, whatever. No, it's all running 100%. Weird. Anyway, thank you for joining me in this episode. In the next one, we will be doing hard drives, and basically, I'm going to show you the power of alternative recipes. Trust me. The one thing that I will recommend, get your alternative recipes. But until then, guys, bye-bye. Before you leave, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, I stream on Twitch, so come say hello. Or don't. I can't really control you.